केस में फिर क्या करना चाहिए रिटेल इन्वेस्टर को, लाइक हाउ टू आइडेंटिफाई द राइट साइकिल कि ओके अभी मैं एंटर करना चाहिए, एंड क्या फैक्टर्स हो गए कि ओके नाउ दिस इज गोइंग टू गो डाउन, या और डू यू एडवाइज दैट साइक्लिकल स्टॉक्स में एंटर ही नहीं करना चाहिए? व्हाट वुड बी योर एडवाइस?
सी अगेन इट डिपेंड्स ऑन योर एक्सपर्टीज. आपके साथ वो वेदर यू अंडरस्टैंड दोज बिजनेसेस की स्टील का बिजनेस अंडरस्टैंड करना which is a cyclical business is very different than cement ka business understand karna, is very different than understanding a defense business, right? So whether you have the expertise to understand those businesses, right? So cyclical businesses may even the promoter doesn't know how the business will do in the next 2-3 years. He has a judgment ki agar cycle acha hone wala hai वगैरह वगैरह. So if the promoter who runs the business doesn't know, as an investor you can't know kaise hona. So there is a lot of luck involved. Even see, there are investors who invest in PSU stocks. There are investors who invest in these cyclical stocks. And if they play 2-3 cycles, maybe one cycle they will get it right. And you buy it at the right time and 2-3 saal mein exit kar lo, you make a lot of money. But for that, you may go wrong couple of cycles. You may not make money for a long time. Do you really have that patience? जैसे अभी PSU स्टॉक्स में पीपल थॉट 2014 में लगा था कि अभी तो PSU स्टॉक्स विल रन, राइट? बट 2014 से देयर वाज अ बुल मार्केट, बट देन दे लॉस्ट ऑल द मनी. 2018-19 वाज रियली बैड फॉर देम. सो 2014 से लेके 2020-21 तक पीपल डिडंट मेक एनी मनी, राइट? दे कीप्ट ऑन इन्वेस्टिंग. सो एज अ फंड मैनेजर, इफ आई ट्राई टू रन अ फंड एंड इट कीप्स ऑन अंडर परफॉर्मिंग, मेरा फंड तो बंद ही हो जाएगा, राइट? सो फंड मैनेजर्स के लिए इट्स इवन मोर रिस्की, राइट? एज अ पर्सनल इन्वेस्टर यू कैन टेक दोज रिस्क कि ठीक है चलो मेरा नहीं चला, मैंने 10 साल कुछ पैसे नहीं बनाया, बट आई नो कि 2021 से लेके 2024 में एक साइकिल तो अच्छा आ गया, उसमें आई मेड 10-15 टाइम्स मल्टीपल, एंड देन इट मोर देन मेड अप फॉर द लॉस्ट sort of opportunity in the 10 years. So as an individual investor, you can take that call. If I take that call as a fund manager, I'll be already out of business by the time the cycle comes in and plays out.
Yeah.
So as an investor, you need to know that you can try to time the market, but know that even the promoters will not be able to time the market, in their own businesses. So as an outsider, probably it's even less probable. So अगर वो हो रहा है, तो you need to play 2 or 3 cycles. फिर एक जाके cycle you will be lucky, and you will make up for the losses of the previous 2 cycles. You need to be aware of this. And see if this kind of investment matches your style. If it doesn't, you need to see your port, because it's a very stressful investment style. कि आप 10 साल कुछ नहीं पैसा बनाया and लोगों ने, they have made 2-3x money, 4x, 5x money banaya by investing in like very high quality stocks like HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, a lot of these high quality businesses, so which is much less stressful. कि आप 10-15 साल में शायद कम पैसा बनाओगे, but you will go through much less heartache. Whereas इसमें शायद आप ज्यादा पैसा बनाओगे, but you will age 2x of what you age by investing in the simple high quality businesses. So can you take that stress? Not every investor can take that stress.
Yeah.
You'll feel left out for a long period of time, and you'll get exciting 1-2 years. But then again, if you can't exit at the right time, and then you ride the down cycle also, in the end you'll make very little money.
Yeah.
So you need to be aware of the risk reward of this business. See if your temperament matches this kind of investment style. If it does, yes, go ahead. But just because someone else made money by investing in PSU stocks or investing in defense, you only have seen that 2-3 years. You don't know what that investor has gone through in the previous 10 years, right? If you knew that entire journey, maybe you'll decide not to invest. But just because that money-making period attracts you, you take a decision that, okay, this is the way to make the most money, because you saw someone making 10x the money in just 2-3 years.
Yeah. If you learned something new from this video, do share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel so that we can bring you the best content possible. Also, if you want to watch this entire episode, click on the link in the description box and you can go to Kushal Lodha YouTube channel and watch the entire podcast episode. Thank you so much for watching this and have an amazing day.